Hi Binary Codes, week 8, and you have a new project. So this link here takes you to your project. It's quite a bit more challenging than the last one you had. Okay, I'll just line this up for you so you can see properly. So that's the top of the sheet, compound interest rate project, and we'll work through it together. So initially you'll follow my instructions and then we'll get together for a lesson to see how you're getting on and what you need clarified. So, lucky you, when you were born, great Aunt Mildred invested some money into your university fund, and you need to find out how that money's doing now, 12 years on. Your initial investment was $8,000. Okay. Now, what you need to do is find out how well your money is doing 12 years down the track. We'll use 12 because that's a nice round figure. We won't worry about the months. You need to work out how much the money would be now if it was compounding annually, which is once the interest is added on once a year, or quarterly, which means the interest is added on 4 times a year, or daily, which means it is added each day, 365 times in a year. Okay, so let me just straighten this up for you so you can see. There you go. Your initial investment, or Aunt Mildred's initial investment, is $8,000. Now, the thing you do need to know is how much the interest rate was when you were born. Now, you guys were born around quite a fortunate time in banking. So here is a link. If you click on that, you'll go to a site that looks like this. Okay. Now, this site can show you what the interest rates were doing back when you were born. Just slide this down a wee bit further so you can see the bit that I'm going to be dragging around. So if you were born in 2007, 2008, 2009, if I can pick up the right piece, yeah, there we go. So if I go back to 2008, so you can see both the graph on the top is fluctuating depending on what's going on. So I'll go back to 2008, and then down here you can see the years. So if I was at 2008, when I go up here and hold my cursor over it, it's currently showing November 2007. Can't read that. So in September 2008, the interest rate was 7.84%. Now this is on savings, term deposits. What happened here is there was a recession, basically a crash in the banking system. All right. So before it started to recover, a bit of a blip there, it started to recover in 2009 and got back in 2011 up to 5.18% interest. And then it's been slowly declining. You can tell that by this down here. But when you guys were born, around here, the rates were pretty buoyant. If you were born at the beginning of the year, you would do better than if you were born at the end of the year by quite a few percent. So you're going to find the right time. I think roughly, if memory serves, it jumps about a week. It's quite hard to find the exact spot, but do your best to get sort of near the right end of the month. Okay, so once you've got that, you need to start working out how your investment is doing. I'll just slide that back there. Okay, so you're going to be calculating using $8,000. For the purpose of this exercise, I'm just going to work with $1,000 because it's just an awful lot easier for calculation purposes and for you to see how it works. So compounding annually is really easy. $1,000 multiplied by 5%, which becomes 0.05 when you write it as a decimal, would equal $1,050 by the end of the year. And then that money would be reinvested, and it would be 1,050 times 0.05, and so on and so on. So that's pretty simple to work out, although it would take you a while over 12 years, 12 times to work it out. So there is a way to figure this out. It's particularly good to have when you're trying to calculate quarterly and daily. And on the next slide, there is another link to a video to help you work that out. But the first thing you have to do is go to this site and find out what your interest rate was when you were born. I'll talk to you soon.